Hi there. Here's something that you might want to consider if you are looking at the long and the short. As you know, if you've seen the earlier videos, you're looking to create a Dutch including the outsider. The idea being is you trade out on your favoured runner to cover the stake on the outsider. So you've got a free bet of a fairly significant amount on the outsider. One of the things you can do, and this might be particularly useful pre-race, is choosing multiple favoured runners. So for example, you can see here, choosing Christopher Wood as a favoured runner, my outlay on the outsider is going to be 241, 250, so that needs to be recovered by a trade on Christopher Wood. But if you, let's say, choose the next one, because of the odds there, most of the money from your £100 stake in this example is obviously going to go in the front two, so your stake is slightly reduced on the outsider. But in addition to that, what you're now doing is you're sharing the responsibility of recovering that stake between these two runners. So what I suggest we do is switch to ladder mode, get your two preferred runners ready, and then go and place your Dutch. I might even be tempted, particularly if I'm doing this pre-race, I might be tempted to ask for one tick higher. So you'll see that combined we need to recover £1.50, near enough. If we submit that, wait for these to be matched. So let's just stick in a closing bet there and a closing bet there. So if either of these gets matched, the outlay on the outsider has been matched just by the one runner, so we could theoretically trade out of the other one, i.e. scratch that other trade. Even if we didn't do that, so that's that being cleared, right? So now all we have is the liability from Red Happy. So in other words, what we've got here is a situation where by covering the outsider amount, we've effectively automatically reduced our liabilities when one of those preferred runners gets traded out. And as you can see, both of them have traded out pre-race. Got a nice free bet on the outsider and a nice wee profit. There's a minute or so left. We could go back in again and essentially do the same thing. But what I'd recommend is you go to the ladder so that you've got the two runners prepared, ready to go in again. Now when you do go in, remember that if you were to go in again, you need to add on the existing stake that's already been cleared in terms of finding your get out point. So what we'll do is we'll go in again just for giggles. Choose those two, put them up to 1, and so you'll see that we've got 150 again to recover. Add that on to the 142, so let's just call that £3. Click on submit, and whenever one gets done, yeah, so just choose 368 for that one. This one hasn't been matched, so we don't, if this one gets taken, we don't actually need that one. But of course we can leave that in if we're going in running. This one looks like it might get taken anytime soon. Right, so that's that now cleared, so you'll see we're all green again. So we can just get rid of that stake. Now theoretically, I guess one could choose multiple favoured runners. I think it might get a little bit unwieldy, and I think you need enough real estate, screen real estate, to put in all your ladders so you can quickly go in and specify your get out positions. But that was something that's popped into my mind literally half an hour ago. So you might want to have a wee look at that, particularly if you're doing
this market is now in play.
The trading pre-race, because what it seems to be able to allow you to do is to have a smaller tick offset to clear that requirement. Okay guys, I thought that might be of interest for you. Give it a bash and let me know how you get on. Cheers, thank you.